Creating a simple project in proshow Gold. After you open the program, the first step is I'm going to go to the desktop. Probably your first step is to get your pictures on a folder on the desktop, and then you can simply click on the desktop icon and then click on the folder where your pictures are stored. And then once you've got the folder where your pictures are stored, you're going to see your pictures and the assets you've got in that folder. And the file is below your folder list. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to click on the first picture I want to take and then hold the Shift key and click on the last picture. I'm only going to use 3 pictures for this quick slideshow demonstration. I'm going to drag those 3 pictures after I've selected them down onto the timeline. And on the timeline, those 3 pictures are now there. I'm in sound view, which is not where I want to be to start. Normally, you'd see slide view to start. Just hit the tab key, and you can hit the tab key to switch between sound and slide view. So you can do that. Now that I have my 3 pictures on the timeline and I'm in slide view, I'd like you to notice that the picture is 3 seconds long and the transition is 3 seconds long. Well, I don't want to have it that long. This is going to be a quick demonstration. I'm going to select all of the pictures at once. If I click on the first picture and then I hold the Control key and tap A, all of my pictures are selected. If I look down in the bottom right corner of the slide, I can see that the timing for the first slide is 3 seconds. I'm going to make that 2. Then I'll hit the Enter key. And notice that all the slides are now 2 seconds since they're all selected. When I click on the transition, which is currently 3, I'll make that 1. And when I hit the Enter key, all of the transitions as well for the slides are now 1 second. So I can do a lot of things all at once. Another thing I'm going to do, these would simply be picture, 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 is I'm going to put some effects on them. Since I've got them all selected, if I right-click on any one of those pictures and select Randomize from the menu that's set up here, and then go to Motion Effects, and then I'm going to go to All Effects. So I'll get a pan, a zoom, and a rotate, just a small effect on each of those. So now if I click on the first and I click Play, I will see my slides all do the effects that have been given to the slides. Now, if I want to change one of those slides manually, I'll simply double-click on the slide. And then once I double-click on it, if over here on the left-hand side, if I select that picture layer, I will get this screen that comes up, Adjustment, Layer Settings, and Effects. I'll click on Effects, and here's my starting position. I've got an arrow there. If I select Zoom, I can see that will, and I can move that up so I can select the part of the picture that I want to look at. I can see that the trunk open is kind of like the big area that's in focus. And then the general picture, I'll have that be more of the whole car. So again, I can manually change what I've randomized. Sometimes if you have somebody's head cut off with a randomized effect, you want to change that. So we've kind of looked at a few basic things we can do with proshow. One thing you want to be aware of, if you're making an HD video, you want to use widescreen. And if you were using like for the web or for a standard DVD, you want to use the standard 4:3. What I want to do is I want to go to Show up here at the top. When I click on Show, I'm going to click on Show Settings. And currently it's set to 4:3. I'm going to leave that, but if I click on that down arrow, I can see that I can make it 16:9. But I'm going to leave that 4:3 for right now. When I click OK, that setting has been made it as the effective setting that the whole show is going to run by. So I've just done a few basic things with the proshow Gold program. And now what I want to do so I could work on my project a later time or do something else with it, I'm going to click on File and then Save As. And when I do that, I'm going to put it on the desktop, and I'm just going to put this in a folder called Temp. And I'm going to call it One proshow Basic, and then I'm going to click Save. So now that slideshow that I've just created